some violence and discussion of sex and drugs.
Go swim, but I can't get my tattoo wet.
I've been traveling for about a year and a half now. I want to give up as many of my prejudices as I can by understanding new forms of life, trying different drugs, trying new forms of sex, new ways of living, different lifestyles.
Oh, it feels damn good. Just waiting for round 2 of the mushrooms to kick in.
The mushrooms made the night for me because that was like my entire world most of the time.
This is sort of hippie heaven.
Hippie heaven? I don't know, you'd have to ask a hippie really, I suppose.
Ah.
I know, yeah, you're prejudiced. Just because I've got long hair doesn't mean I make daisy chains and dance around and worship the sun and all that.
All English people I get to know here in Thailand, they're like taking pills all the time or drinking so much. I think it's a little bit sad. It's a kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's English, I don't know.
Many people here, Thai people, I found out had a pretty bad conception about us. They really thought we were unrespectful bastards, you know. We're just coming here and spend all our money and take their women and treat them as if they were shit.
Come on, come on!
In the centre of Bangkok is a street full of foreigners called the Khao San Road. The Khao San Road is a jumping-off point for druggy beach holidays, or according to some backpackers, for a meeting with Thai culture and the inner self. Thailand has become a magnet for backpackers. Every year it receives well over 1 million from Europe and America. The British are the largest single group. At the moment it's also one of the cheapest places in the world since the local currency collapsed last year. This film tells the story of 5 backpackers in pursuit of their dreams.
I've been traveling for about a year and a half on this trip. I've gone on several trips before. And I have nothing. I mean, this bag is everything I own in the world. And I have friends, but I don't know if I'll ever see a single one of them again. My ideology at the moment is the idea of living for sensuality, that no price is too high to pay for any new sensation. So right now, as a way of educating myself, I just want to try anything that might expand my horizons or my perspective.
My name's Stephen. I was born and brought up in the London Borough of Bromley, educated there as well. I'm now 21 years old. I've had various jobs, basically. I've gone out, gone travelling, come back, worked, and gone away again. That's been what I've done more or less since I left school.
Are you running away from something, Steve?
Maybe I'm running away from England. The Khao San Road is the #1 place for travellers in Bangkok. It's got the highest concentration of guest houses, bars. Basically, it's geared for Western people coming into Thailand.
And so many of these Australian players in it.
Khao San Road is Asia for the white tourists who don't really want to go all the way to Asia. You know, the people that want to be able to get their Western food, their Western movies, but they still want to be able to say that they've been to Thailand.
This is the meeting place. It's like the drain. People drain in here from like all over Southeast Asia, travellers, whatever, and it's a bit difficult to leave.
At 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, that's when Koh San Road gets its very bitter edge. When everyone's plenty drunk, when everyone's plenty desperate for money or for sex or for drugs. That to me is the real Koh San Road.
Place is open 24 hours, yeah. Any time of the night, if you want to drink, you can drink. If you want some food, you can eat. And sometimes it's like the Twilight Zone.
All I can do is sit here, drink my whiskey, and have fun.
Well, everybody comes down here, dress out like clowns, hippies, mother fuckers. I hate that.
I was supposed to come here for a 2-week holiday, but now I've been here for 8 months.
It's the Thai version of Disneyland, if it's anything, you know. I mean, it's this nice little fantasy place where people can get cornrows put in their hairs, get tattooed, get pierced, whatever.
I love Thailand. I love the Thai men.
We're on our honeymoon.
There's nothing wrong having sex.
เราเป็นประเทศที่เมืองร้อนแล้วนักท่องเที่ยวที่เข้ามาเนี่ยเขาจะไม่นิยมอาบน้ำ
This is a tropical country, and backpackers do not want to wash. They have quite a strong body odour, and they're quite smelly. When they board a crowded bus, most people don't like it.
คนทั่วไปจะค่อนข้างจะรับไม่ได้
The bus station is only 6 miles from the Khao San Road, but it takes 3 hours to get there in heavy traffic.
Banpei. The beach. Bangkok, I need the beach just to chill now, just relax, you know. It's now 7 o'clock. I've not slept. I've been out all night, had a good party, and I'm about to get on this bus and head to the beach. Where's the bus? Where's my bus? I don't know. It should be here. But it's not. So, unless it's that one, I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine, mate. Your guess is as good as mine.
Does it matter that the bus isn't here? Or what?
Doesn't matter to me. Might matter to him.
Single ticket passenger.
Get the bus eventually, whether it's fucking now or later or whatever. He'll get there sometime, so it's not important. Time really doesn't matter. Day of the week, month of the year, once you're travelling, it's okay.
Nick and Steve are travelling 250 miles south to the Gulf of Thailand. They're looking for peace and quiet away from the noise and pollution of Bangkok. The trouble is, at any one time, there are 12,000 others looking for the same thing.
I wouldn't say there's many places left in Thailand where no one's been, but
I'm looking for a perfect beach, away from all the commercial side, nice, white sand, very quiet, clean, clear blue water, get away from all this. The sanctuary, Hat Tien.
follow the trail marked with yellow spots.
Oh, at least we can't get lost.
Don't bet on it, mate. Don't bet on it.
We're going over that mountain there.
Well, a big one.
I reckon.
The desire of my spirit urges me to journey forth over the flowing sea, that far hence, across the hills of water and the whales country, I might seek a land of strangers. Oh God, I feel so pompous saying that. I think basically it sums up what I've done. And yeah, there was nothing else I want to do in my life at the moment, apart from this. So I guess you could say it's the desire of my spirit right now.
The beach here, it's very quiet, hardly anyone really goes on it, but it's, like I say, it's not much sand, a lot of it's stone here. A lot of debris washed up all the time along here, but...
What did we get out of 10 then, this one?
Oh, out of 10, I don't know, probably 5.
Now we're going east to the islands of Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, and Koh Tao. And on Koh Samui, we'll try and find new and interesting experiences. Have a couple ideas what's out there, but we'll see what we end up doing.
What kind of beer? Something can be happen together between you and me. You know, when you come to Thailand, everything what you never do it, you have to do it. You have to try everything, you know.
It's a little funny, the whole challenge, the whole goal of sex is the game, it's playing. And when they're so upfront, there's no game to be played. There's no tension to be made. The whole thing is you need to build up something slowly. You know, if something comes easy, you don't want it. So I'm trying to slow this girl down, seeing if maybe something will build. But she won't slow down, god damn it.
I think I turned him on. You know, by sitting, you know, make like a little bit my leg shaking. Yeah. I check my leg little bit between his leg and like it keep going hard. I think he would do it. Some guy, you know, when I tell him, you know who I am? I'm not the lady. And you like, some men, you know, shocked for a few seconds and say, oh, never mind. You are beautiful, you're perfect. I would like to try. And then keep going together.
A ladyboy is most generally a boy who feels that he was born a female at the age generally of about 18 or so. They get some money together and begin having the sex change operations, which generally involve breast implants. Generally the penis is cut off and turned inward to form a vagina, and there's generally hormone therapy.
If you have me, not her. If her, not me, you know?
Not too? I'm jealous.
Kill me.
We've talked before about my quest for sensualism, about that you need to try every experience once. And I believe that tonight is the night of trying the transsexual, and my reasoning mind is fully into it. My body and my sensibilities are a little bit out of it. Of course, my normal social conditioning is still in my head, but
What does that say?
the social conditioning, of course, says that transsexuals aren't normal girls.
Whatever, when you've been here, not your country, whatever you see and you like it, get it. And whatever you never try, you never know.
Gentleman's not supposed to kiss and tell, but we took a shower together and then hopped into bed. The whole time she was, I don't know, reluctant isn't the word, but a little shy, reserved in a way. There were certain things that she didn't want to do, that she was uncomfortable with, which I thought was odd, but kind of nice. Just a little bit of virginal quality to the night.
I like dark hair, skinny but still have a muscle, brown skin, big eyebrow, big nose. That's what I like, yeah. Big nose, it's very exciting, you know.
She probably just saw me as a piece of flesh, which is, I'm used to that. I mean, especially in a lot of these third world countries, there's such an obsession with appearance.
I mean, like, when you see the guy with big nose, you know, between the leg, he big also.
As far as satiating this noble purpose of trying everything in life, it's truly exotic at least once. I think that I barely got away with this one.
He say yet he want to try everything, but, you know, I feel he not free when he try. I feel a little bit like uncomfortable and, you know, like, you know, I have the feeling, you know, when do, especially when do something like this, you can feel it, if he really want it.
I'm absolutely straight, absolutely heterosexual, so sexually I did not want to do it. But mentally, for the purposes of exploration and growth, that is why I did it. That is why I was in the bed, but my body wasn't wholly with it.
He say he want to try everything, but he not strong enough for this to try.
It still kept coming back to me when I would see closely in her face, hey, wait, she used to have a penis. This isn't quite right.
He do, but not 100%. When you feel want to try something, you have to do 100% for this. Yes, I do, and do it.
Do you think you put 100% into, you know, this thing about, your thing about trying?
100%, I'm thinking if that's a sexual metaphor. I put in about 75%.
You are 100%.
Yes, I am. Maybe 1,000.
backpackers, you don't see any of the real Thailand here. If you go through the centre of Thailand or more up north, you'll see the real Thailand. But this could be Spain or France, it could be anywhere.
You have all these Westerns coming in here with their dollars worth so much, you know, just soaking it up, soaking up what they think is Thai culture, but it's just marketed for Western New Age travelers.
I'm a good guy.
Right?
I'm a very good guy.
Some believe that there is a real Thailand to be found out there. In search of it, two backpackers travel north where they've heard both the jungle and the local culture are unspoilt. Mimi is 39 years old. She's from Paris and has been on the road for 4 years. She's just met Danique, who's also from France, and who's only been travelling for a few months.
I've been traveling 3 times. First time was 5 years ago. So coming to Thailand, I came here for a very special purpose. That is really getting into the society, mixing with the people, trying to know more about what are their tradition and trying to respect it as much as possible. Traveling opens your mind.
It opens yourself up to experiences that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Yeah.
And you're open. It's much more.
Shit. Oh no. Hey, merde. No, it's nothing really, but.
This village advertises itself as the only place where you can visit 2 unique mountain tribes.
They start very young at the age of 5 or 6 with a few rings. After every 3 years they add more and more. When they add more, they have to take it off the old ones and put the more longer one.
Great, great, yeah. How much would it be? 50 baht. Okay, I get one. Take a picture of me. Allez.
The first time I saw the tourists, I was scared. I cried from seeing their blue eyes for the first time. They came to take pictures of me. I had never been photographed before in my life, and I cried. Then I went home and went to bed. I fell ill. I was very scared.
Wow, that's heavy.
Yeah, sure. It's meant to put down the ribs, actually. So it has to be heavy.
Yeah, we used to say everywhere in the world that's female condition.
Female condition to actually suffer more.
These days, I enjoy being photographed very much. I'd like lots of tourists to come. Now I'm very happy doing this.
Do you feel this is sort of authentic Thailand, or is it a bit of a zoo or a freak show?
They keep the tradition, even if it's to show us. At least they keep them, and they look happy to see us, so I think everything is fine.
10 years ago, this traditional village didn't exist. The villagers are in fact refugees from across the border in Burma, and tourism provides their only income.
When we first arrived, there was no village. There were a huge number of Burmese soldiers on the far side of the river, and we could not bear the way they oppressed us. So we came to live here. That's why we ended up building the village.
So Mimi, we got another version of Long something here, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got Long Ears village.
Have a look at this. Hey, look, they've got lunch.
Oh, that's a real collection, coins collection. Hey, look at that.
Beach Mom. Oh, that's cute.
I love that.
What's this?
I don't know what it is, but they've got so much.
Everything.
Good.
Everything. The whole world.
Beautiful.
The whole world.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Nick and Steve are still trying to get away from the crowds, so they've met up with some other backpackers on a day trip in search of a deserted beach.
We've got a group of about 12 of us and just have a good laugh out there today. It's beautiful weather. Get away from everything here, go find somewhere where there's basically no one. So there's just going to be us few people.
We were asked to be taken to a deserted beach, and this is certainly a deserted beach. It's not a very nice beach, it's covered in rubbish and it's very small and stony. So we've decided to go to another beach which is slightly less deserted, but a bit nicer.
This is it.
This is it, isn't it? All right, fine.
Yeah.
This is a bit more promising then, Nick.
It's just looking very promising, actually. Oh, there's a hut there. There's a hut there, though. And a dirty grate. Is there anyone there? What's there?
The other one was better. It's very bright on this beach. There's no sand, and it looks damn uncomfortable. And it's covered in rubbish. No volleyball, no swimming pool. Bugger it.
Yeah, but there must be a spot where there's no bottles and stuff.
We can always find
First place.
เหมือนกับที่เราอยู่ในเรือลำนี้เนี่ยเราพยายามจะหาเกาะ
It's like us now. We're on a boat looking for an island where there aren't many people, an untouched island. When tourists find a new island, word spreads from mouth to mouth that it's beautiful, that it's free of so-called civilized people who take drugs and have sex all over the place. Tourists who hear about it start to go to the new island. Eventually, this destroys the islands one by one.
มันเหมือนวัฏจักรที่ทำให้เกาะเริ่มถูกทำลายทีละเกาะละเกาะละเกาะ
It's a holiday from Thailand. I believe it's yeah, it's kind of like the Betty Ford clinic for people who spend too much time on Koh San Road. It's maybe if you've fallen into the whole trap of drinking and drugs and women, this is the only place where you can be broken. The place where they will not let you drink, they will not let you have sex. I have not seen a lady boy. This is the room where I'm going to be staying for the next 10 days. Once the seminar starts, there will be no more talking, except for special sessions, the training seminars on how to meditate and such, the whole Buddhist way of life. I think that sleeping on this bed will be a bit interesting as well. I guess this is a reflection of Buddhist minimalism, but
you got 10 days on this.
10 days. It's I think maybe this was the guy right before me. It's like in a prison cell counting off.
Been to about 4 different beaches. Not been very nice. A lot of rubbish lying around. Thai drivers reckon they know a nice beach to go to.
On the islands, the easiest drugs to get are the local hallucinogenic mushrooms. Restaurants on the beach make magic mushroom tea or do takeaway mushroom omelettes.
What can you tell me about the quality of these mushroom omelettes?
Well, I don't know, I haven't really come up on it yet. No, I haven't had one from that bar.
No, about eating it.
Oh, they taste horrible. Absolutely vile, especially if you let them get cold. I think they're a good idea. Even ones that aren't hallucinogenic taste nice.
Who's put that bottle of whiskey there like that and tempting me?
Look at that. Whiskey and speed. What greater combination can man think of?
If I had to go to a desert island with one plant, it would be a marijuana plant because it's very versatile and can be used to make many things such as paper and soap, rope, cloth, and it's very easy to cultivate.
They're leaving us on this deserted island.
I'm going to try to make it puri basques with few ingredients. I could, yeah, I've got garlic, onions, 2 corns, tomatoes, And I hope get a green veggie. Okay, catch a chicken. Maybe we should go around. Yeah, this one is okay. And a big one, big strong one, big fat one.
First one.
Can you catch it?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
cannot catch it, just,
Can you do that? What happened to him? That's so funny. Look at it. He's been weak now. Look at this chicken. I've lost one shoe. He's big and fat. Good. Hey. Okay. Should we have... That's the end. Yeah. Cool boy. Yeah.
I was just thinking how wasted I am really at the moment. I wasn't really thinking anything much at all.
Well, how wasted are you?
Pretty much very wasted, yeah.
English people?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They drink a lot and they smoke a lot, yeah. But it's just their way of living maybe, I don't know.
It just changes the way you look at things.
Can you give me an example?
Not really off the top of my head, no. The sea? Look at the sea for hours and just go, wow, it's really beautiful.
I took drugs when I was younger, yeah, and now I'm older, and now I know what is more worth in life, and I'm really, really happy in my life, and I don't want to destroy it by drugs because, yeah, that's it. Drugs make you sad in a way.
And what are the reasons you take drugs? Get wasted. Very simple. Get wasted.
Do you think this is Thailand?
Oh God, well no, I didn't come here for Thailand to immerse myself in Thai culture. I came here for 2 weeks to go to a beach and have a fun time, I suppose. Certainly an island of hedonism on a sort of Costa del Sol level.
There's a very menacing storm moving in, but fortunately our deserted beach has a restaurant a handy 50 yards up.
Day 6, I thought that I had lost it. I was sitting there staring at a light. I don't know how long I'd been staring at it. And my mind was thoroughly in the back of my head. I felt nothing in my body. And I felt that it was time to pull back out to re-enter this world, if you want to call it that. And I couldn't. It scared the life out of me. I suppose when I was younger, when I was in university, I was a bit of an ascetic, a hermit. You know, I didn't talk to people, I didn't party, no drinking, no drugs, no women. And just recently, I started living through all the things that I'd missed when I was young. I'm just really getting into the full swing of that kind of lifestyle now. And I don't want to give it up until it's been exhausted. I won't give it up until I'm sick of drugs and women and partying. I guess I'm kind of a sworn anti-Buddhist. I believe that the only thing that there is to life is the passions, and the hard part for me has been dealing with what I see as the hypocrisy of this place. To me, the metaphor that keeps coming back about this place concerns two of the dogs here. Okay, there's the one bigger, stronger dog, and then there's the one very beaten up, meek dog with the torn up eye. To me, the big, strong dog is the Buddha. I mean, that's the awakened one. This is the state of nature that these people are always talking about. And it does nothing but sit, lie on the ground, eat, lick its balls. To me, that's nirvana. To me, I see the little weak, beaten up dog that runs from everybody. That seems like Buddhism to me. To people that really seem to get into Buddhism, they seem like people that have been hurt so much by life. They've had so many failures or pain or whatnot that they just want to pull away from everything. Where all religions go wrong is their interpretation of what's natural. You ask me what's natural, it's this dog out here. What's natural is not separating the men from the women. It's not 11 years of chastity. It's not vegetarianism. It's not sitting and dwelling in your head. I mean, what animals or plants dwell in their heads? What animals or plants try to deny their desires or their urges?
Well, to Copenhagen, crazy rave party. The weather looks really horrible, very cloudy. Keep complaining, and I will keep complaining as much as I can. Yeah.
Full moon parties on the island of Koh Phangan started 15 years ago, according to local legend, with one man and his guitar. These days, the bars all along this beach play house music all night.
Come to the full moon party, whatever you... Yeah, it's like, this is the only reason to come. Every month. I'm a human being from planet Earth as well. We're just having fun, man. Fucking cracking. That's enough. Get off, no man.
Whatever you want, glitter, sparkly, slutty horse, get it here. Copenhagen, is that what you want?
ก่อนที่มีฟูลมูนปาร์ตี้ดนตรียังใช้คือดนตรีของเป็นเรเก้พอเป็นเรเก้เนี่ย
Before the full moon parties began, the music they played on the beach was reggae. Tourists used to bring marijuana so they would enjoy the music more. But the music they play now is techno, and most people use harder drugs. Just as English people enjoy drinking, dancing, and taking drugs at the weekend back home, they look for drugs to buy here, or they bring them to the islands, because they wouldn't enjoy the techno otherwise.
มึนเมาหรือถึงจุดเนี่ยจะไม่ค่อยสนุก
The whole world's changing. In days, years before, your life was sort of planned for you. And now, people, it's a new age. People want to do their own thing.
It's 2 o'clock now, I'm quite fine actually. Bottle of whiskey, I'm alright at the moment. Doing well. So Danny, tell us what the plan is now. It's getting late, isn't it?
Yeah, and we can't get any ginger anymore, so I'm gonna get, oh, maybe there. Sorry, would you have some ginger tea? Ginger? Ginger tea? Ginger. I mean, I won't ever get out of my head with ginger. I will just get boosted.
What have we got here then? This is an omelette. It's a mushroom omelette.
And it's really a pity that in most of English, well, any people are just getting chemicals all the time. Although they could get like natural things, natural ways.
It's just very easy to get hold of if you know where you're going. if you have good contact.
It's a shame because they're just fucking themselves up and they don't even realize. They could be doing all kinds of things and just fucking their brain, fucking their life. Ah, great. Schweppes with ginger in it. Okay. We're gonna see about the effect later on.
I'm kind of ignoring all the foreground that usually fills out your life and looking at the background that you don't really observe, just getting really into it. The stars, the sky, the landscape, the sea, the way people act, it's really weird.
I'm not usually coming to that type of party. I'm not taking like hallucinating drugs. Anyway, so.
Hello, Mum. Right, Mum.
I don't have to explain what just happened. It's pretty obvious. But pretty obvious, isn't it? Gets you very high, isn't it? Very high, yeah? There's a very high state of stupidity and portionless, that's for sure, yeah?
The drugs at Copenhagen is very good. Hey, Matt, I am here tonight. No, I'm not supposed to hit you.
I get from this thing from you, honey. Oh no, honey, please stop it.
Had some guys who were supposed to get me some ecstasy. That didn't happen. Ended up drinking 2 bottles of whiskey and eating a mushroom, magic mushroom omelet.
How do you rate the beach? Give us a rating on the beach. Trashed. Trashed. -50.
I'd just like to say hello to my mum. She knows I've come here to see the culture and go and see temples and floating markets and things like that. Well, last night I drank a chocolate mushroom shake and it blew my head off and it was really good. Your eyes are pretty big, aren't they? And we're just going to go and have a really good smoke.
The ability to drop what you're doing at any moment, the ability to lead totally separate lives. Just intoxicating, the freedom of it. You hear that word again and again when you talk to people who've been cruising around for a while.
It's about personal freedom, I guess. I don't really have to answer to anyone when I'm doing this. I haven't got responsibilities or ties in the same way that you would have living in England doing a normal job.
It's so much easier than dealing with your problems. You just move on. If something that you don't like confronts you, you don't confront it back. You just move on.